Hi, welcome to the second part of the Picasso journey. Enjoy this one, and if you haven't done the first one, I'll link it at the back of the video. There's usually beams of light, so I'm going to leave that wet. Did you see what I did? I put some water there, and then I'm going to take my orange onto either side. Don't want to destroy all the white because I can't get it back. See that nice white spot there? See the whites really pick up? I think I'm going to do that one, or it'll look like a big tree. So white, 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 a little white there. Using acrylic watercolors, the paint is totally in the paper. It's not moving anywhere when it's dry. If you're using watercolors, depending on the pigments you're using, especially the granulated ones like ultramarine, the pigment can get picked up by subsequent layers even when it is dry. I find with acrylics, you can start your picture in watercolor and finish with acrylics. Acrylics do dry exactly the way you put them on, whereas watercolors dry lighter. So I'm using acrylic watercolors, which is just acrylic paint that's been thinned down. But you could use watercolors just as well. Let me show you. Here is a Hansa yellow, and what I'm going to do is take some it's a little thicker because it's dried out overnight. And I'm going to show you how intense I can make this orange. If I put a little bit there, I'm going to pick 3 spots to put this yellow and then develop it into another intense orange. And I'm going to put a little bit up here. And here the paper's dry. Then I clean off my brush and I disperse that yellow a little bit into the blue there. And I'm going to put some down in here. See how I'm rubbing it out like that? Great little technique. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Andrew Wyeth. His technique was a lot like this, a lot of dry brushing, and then put a little color in, spread it out, and that's how we disperse the yellow. Let's try it with blue. So now I'm going to take some ultramarine and put a little bit on here just to show you it's not too thin. Okay, here's where we have a little fun. And fun is always when you can really bring a color out. So this is definitely red. This is going to be our red section. So I'm going to bring over my red. It's just a simple alizarin crimson, which does make a good orange. You can use a cadmium, but let me put some red on there. See how I put a little bit on, and then from the edges, see it's cool here, from the edges, spread it out into my tree form and lose it. And I'm really following my nose here, meaning I'm just looking at my painting and it's more or less telling me, oh, here's a yellow, here's a green, and I'm going to heighten the green here by adding a little yellow to it. So now I'm looking for greens, and I'm putting some of the pure, thin yellow and spreading it out. I'm going to use the phthalo blue this time. Phthalo blue is a little darker than and more transparent, and I'm going to put it up in here, right up to the tree, just a little bit. I'm thinking that little Picasso, and he was little, would put little spots and spread them out. Now if it's good on that side of the tree, probably it's going to be good on this side of the tree, and I'm going to pull that in here. I've now mixed up a little phthalocene, a little ultramarine, and a small amount of alizarin, and we're going for now some darks. Okay, I'm going to take a big brush now, and I have my gray-green. I'm going to use a flat brush because you probably have one at home. And I've put my gray-green in there, but I'm going to add a drop of this darker gray. And now I'm going to put some dark swipes through here. Okay, I'm getting my rigger brush out, and I'm adding horizontal and vertical strokes to add unity to the picture. It's a little trick I learned from a great artist called Whitney. And in the forest, there's stuff all over the place. So I'm just putting scattered darks. Great technique, adding some really deep reds. That rigger brush, I have a class on that. How to use your brush. You'll find it in my YouTube videos. I'm telling you, this is fun. You know, I really want to thank you for watching. Lots to learn from Picasso. Here's a tribute from my son James Mulvey, whom I'm very proud of.
You will falter still with the weight of the hill. Bright lights come and shine you down. Your fists up, your face hits the ground. Your mouth like a knife, you're pushed in their sights. You're born to fight.